Today we're going to be talking about top 10 video games according to Tyler Parrish. Well, me. These are not in any specific order, but I have an amazing lineup for you today. First up is one of my all-time favorites, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. Released in 1998, this game encompasses a very basic storyline of a guy named Link trying to save a Princess Zelda from an evil Gerudo King Ganondorf, while also banishing evil from the land of Hyrule. I like how great this game looks for a game from the later 90s, and I find it moderately easy to play, and I say moderately because it is quite difficult at some points in the game. Now next we have Halo Reach. Reach is one installment of many in the Halo universe, and is one of my all-time favorites. Released in 2010, this game takes place in the year 2552, where humanity is locked in a war with the evil alien Covenant. Players control Noble 6, a member of an elite super soldier squad, and when the human world known as Reach falls under Covenant attack, you have to defend it from all the crazy alien terror. This game looks beautiful and is easy to play. Just set it on easy and enjoy the story. Third, we have Metroid Prime. Released in 2002, this is a story about a bounty hunter named Samus Aran as she fights many space pirates and their biological experiments on Talon 4. She faces many obstacles as she tries to defeat Mother Brain and Ridley, the main antagonists, and rid the galaxy of evildoers. This game is slightly difficult to play with all the jumping and dodging that is required, but it is a very fun story indeed. Now fourth is a very popular side-scrolling adventure game, and it's also the second best-selling NES game, and it's released in 1988. Super Mario Bros. 3 took off with its classic adventure of Mario and Luigi trying to save Princess Peach from the evil clutches of King Bowser. Having sold over 18 million copies, this is one of the best. If you don't know this game series, you are just a troll or very sheltered, and I feel sorry for you. And this is an easy to play game and is insanely fun. And I have countless hours logged into this game, and I could play it again and again. Next, released in 2004, this game became a prequel to a lot of games in this series. Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes took off as a remake of the first Metal Gear Solid and became so much more than that. Solid Snake, the main protagonist, has to be summoned out of retirement to stop Liquid Snake, the antagonist, from collecting a nuclear weapon system named Metal Gear Rex. If being tactical and sneaky is not your forte, then don't play this game. If it is, then look no other way, because this is the one for you. I find this game pretty difficult with all the sneaking, but it is an exciting game at that. Fifth, we have a very popular indie game released in 2011 from the developers of Mojang, and it is called Minecraft. This game is an open world sandbox waiting for you to come and explore, build, and destroy. With the unlimited possibilities of stuff you can do, it is a wonder anyone ever gets bored. Though you can play it on other difficulties other than peaceful, but be ready for the mobs or monsters that will make you be very cautious, or you may lose everything. Next on our list is Left 4 Dead 2. Launched in 2009, this game became very popular with the zombie community, starting in Savannah, Georgia, and making their way to New Orleans, Louisiana. This group has to run from checkpoint to checkpoint while slicing and blasting down countless hordes of zombies to make it to an extraction point to escape the apocalypse. This game is really fast-paced and not for anyone that isn't really used to a first-person shooter. I find it really fun and have played the first one and patiently wait for the third. Come on, Valve, where are you? Up next at 8th on this list is a thrilling third-person shooter from Capcom Studios, Resident Evil 4. The story of Resident Evil 4 follows the U.S. government special agent Leon S. Kennedy, who is sent on a mission to rescue Ashley Graham, the U.S. president's daughter, who has been kidnapped by a sinister evil cult. Traveling to a remote rural area of Europe, Leon fights horde of violent villagers and mutated monsters. Be ready for jump scares and some of the fiercest enemies in grueling combat, because this one is for the books. Second to last on the list is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Launched in 2001, Melee took off with a bang. With all the returning fans from Nintendo 64's original Smash Bros., this game became so widely popular they were selling out every day during the first week of its release. This game is a side-scroller of sorts, but it can be played solo or up to a group of 4 people all fighting against or with each other. It only gets difficult as you let it, which is really nice. Last, we have Fallout 3. This game has hundreds of hours of gameplay from myself personally, and if you cannot already guess, I find it one of the most fun / best action RPGs out there. The player character is an inhabitant of Vault 101, a survival shelter designed to protect up to 1,000 humans from nuclear fallout. When the player's father mysteriously disappears from the vault and a leader sends his men after the player, you must escape and make your way into what's left of Washington, D.C., known as the Capital Wasteland. Really fun to play, and it can be difficult at times depending on what your play style is, but if you like action RPGs, this is a great one. Well, that about wraps it up. With the great games like these, how can you ever be bored? Well, that concludes this top 10 and the greatest video games according to Tyler Parrish. Tune in next week for the top 5 video game hiccups.